Hello, welcome, W.J. Burns, PHX. This is a Philco model 42-345, made in 1942. It has 7 tubes, 3 bands, with push-button pre-selects. The cabinet has been refinished inside and out. All the wax capacitors have been replaced. All the electrolytics are replaced. Bad resistors were replaced. And a few tubes were replaced. The knobs and buttons are originals. Speaker cover is new. Dial glass is new. The cabinet has been sanded down to bare wood, restained, and several layers of semi-gloss polycoat have been applied. The chassis has been cleaned, refinished. New decals and stickers. It has a polarized power cord, chassis mounted fuse, the cabinet stickers have been preserved and protected. This has an internal loop antenna for both shortwave and broadcast. It also has a jack here on the back for a Philco model 761134 local distance switch. Looks much like an IF can with a slider switch on top for local distant switching. This item is available on eBay. It mimics the 761134 adapter. It has a local distant setting on it. This item will come with this radio. Get a little alligator clip on it for long wire antenna. The speaker has been replaced because the original speaker cone was damaged completely. The field coil still good and is mounted up under the chassis, and a permanent magnet speaker has been added. And we'll fire it up and let you take a listen to it. This is your on-off switch. I know it says off-on here, base. This is the only labels that were available. So this is your base volume, band selector, dial tuning. This is how you power on and off this radio. The push buttons have been adjusted for the local area. They are programmable by means of the compensators in the back that you've seen. These are your adjusters for all your buttons. On the front, you have your off-on button. The button next to it would be button 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This pair over here, the one on the left is your oscillator, and the other one is your antenna adjustment. Oscillator, antenna, for each of the 5 buttons. This will be for button 1. You will first adjust your oscillator left or right to bring in the frequency that you want, and once you get a good clear audio from it, you would go to the antenna and adjust it left or right until you get the loudest response, and you do that for each of the other buttons. And that's how you program the buttons. Okay, so we'll start in the shortwave band. The light does work. It's a little bright out here. There we go. This camera is real lazy. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we get. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, clear skies. Let's see if we get anything. Now the antenna adapter is set for distant. At this time of day, it drifts in out pretty bad. Early mornings, it's not too bad. When the sun starts making its climb in the sky, it'll start drifting in and out real good.
So, little boy in your little cage, when I tell you dance, you dance. But we don't want to dance. We're not your little puppets now. And that's my crime and your crime and Trump's crime and Rand Paul's crime and Vladimir Putin's crime.
Alex Jones. Night, it comes in pretty good. I'll see if I can get a evening scan of the shortwave band to append onto the back of this video. Yeah, there's not much of this time of day. It was a little cool this morning, so I couldn't get out here, or didn't get out here when it was 50 degrees. We'll kick it on down to the police band. And see what we get on this other thing. You won't get too much down here on the lower end, but from 4 to 6, you should get something. The band is mostly active in the evenings. Something there, very, very weak. Something there, very weak. Something there, very weak.
Threat. Reach out to Omar Navarro.
There's Alex Jones again.
Here in just a moment.
Maduro recordó que en el transcurso del 2017 él de febrero y comenzó a sentir
At night, this band will come in a little bit stronger. In some cases, a lot of bit stronger.
Frederico Wilson has. Bruce said this weekend he was racist.
That's about all we'll get on that one. Now we'll kick it down to the broadcast band. We only have one station here. It's a robo station. The rest come from anywhere between 15, 16 miles away to 100 miles away.
Let's take it nice
And this is our station here.
It's gonna be so easy for
So what will the left
In the
do with
evenings,
this?
it does pick up quite a bit.
Inside politics about an hour
The
ago,
sun
and he's
goes
gathering
down,
a
it
round
just,
table of people. I want you to hear just a part of
you
this,
get
and
a
we'll
lot
right
of
back
signal,
to your
even
phone
if
calls
the
at
distant
1-800
ones,
Prager 776,
they come in pretty
1-800
weak, but they still pick them up.
776. And John King asked the panel, you know, why not just let this go?
This is out of Flagstaff, which is about 70 miles away.
Later. I don't know. It's one weekend.
So wait a minute, you're all in on the Cowboys now on the offensive line because of
This is out of Sedona,
We don't have time in this segment
about
to do
16
that right
miles away.
But the takeaway is, the Falcons' offense, if I'm putting my money on it, by the end of the season, we'll have figured it out as well.
I have no idea where that station's at. What's that one?
Because they thought he would be fired. And now everyone loves him in college football. We'll do that next. Right here with Will Kane today at ESPN Radio.
I don't know where that was
Our
at.
recent massive...
That's about it for that one. Now we'll go down to the Pushbutton Band.
Maisha Johnson is not, even though they're saying similar things. Why? Because Congresswoman Frederica Wilson should know better.
This is the one that was at 11:30 on the dial. Comes out of Prescott Valley, about 40 miles away. That's our local station. This is the station was at about 9:30. That's Flagstaff.
Kind of like getting the #1 starting quarterback. For the price of a backup.
This one is the station at 780, ESPN affiliate out of Sedona. I don't think I programmed that one. There's not a lot of stations to select from. They come in clear enough.
1-8 Prager 776, 1-8 Prager 776. Let it go. Just let it go.
Well, there you are.
By the way, here's how that went on CNN just about
A
an hour ago.
Philco 42-345
Why can't he just let it go? Is CNN's
waterfall front radio.
He can't help himself.
Push button pre-selects. 3 band 72. I'll see about getting an evening scan on the dials. I'll pin it onto the back of this. See you later. Okay, we're back. It's about 5 p.m. and we're going to push this through again on the 3 bands. Evenings are a lot better around here in the desert area. We're like a billion miles from civilization here in the sphincter of Arizona. And let's get started on the AM band low, and we'll work to high and work our way back on the police band.
You had to handle it right from the start.
The local distance switch adapter, the shortwave adapter in the back, is set for distant.
Fortunate to have some nice weather, and I want to start this off.
Claro que no todos los momentos deben ser tranquilos para hacer esto.
In London, it's 10 p.m. Wednesday. In Singapore, it's 5 a.m. Thursday.
What'd you say? Maybe. I mean, it was the Broncos' home crowd in London.
A lot of these stations, except for maybe 4, is distant. I have no idea where they are, but they're not anywhere around Prescott or Sedona, Cottonwood.
The Republican Party controls. Samuel looks and says, "This has got to be him. This is the one."
There he goes.
That's our local station.
What in America, who had made a film that was deemed to be offensive for...
And that's it on the AM. So we'll kick it over to the police band. And work our way back. Now this band picks up in the evenings, drifts out in the mornings, or the upper band, shortwave, actually what this is called shortwave,
Limited children first.
gets its traffic mostly in the mornings and then drifts out in the evenings.
That's what I said. And each time it says, be filled with the Spirit, or be filled with, being filled with the Holy Ghost.
Nebuchadnezzar, absolute monarch. Then there was the empire.
I don't know how many of these stations here reach the west, southwest area of the country, but maybe in the Midwest and in the East, we'd probably get a lot more skip in, since a lot of it is Europe.
In the name of Jesus.
I agree with you, absolutely.
We're still on the police band.
I say the price of something should be $1,000. Something like that. We are talking about what is right or wrong.
Might be some amateur.
License shopping. In the past 90s, Vietnam raised its foreign currency reserves.
Electronic dash acoustic recordings that were recognized.
With the and
Pushbuttons from 2017 was Hey You.
Everything that was religious and of God was connected to the temple. That's good news, President.
Now demonstrate the local distance.
And that resurrection from the just is going to take place. Something that Jesus brought. Yes, the first resurrection.
We're in the distant. Now we're in the local. You can see just how much that drops out.
Is that coming going to take place? Too much. I have nothing back to you except what you told me. This is the last generation. This is the last time. Everything's back.
Even during these tours, you...
This is the power of Pentecost.
Some amateur in there.
The only son announced. God sent you. When you like to say it.
There's quite a few
And when you wake up,
on this band. I'd have never expected it. Okay, we'll go clear up to the shortwave and work our way back down.
no se necesita. Los primeros 9 meses ese año creció más de 200% al más.
Tras la clausura este sábado del Festival Mundial. Donde sacaron las voces de la transformación para bien del mundo actual y donde los cubanos seguimos un marcado protagonismo.
Now that's near 12 megahertz. I usually get Cuba in around 12 megahertz, thereabouts.
Y logramos cómo Cuba sigue siendo referente para el mundo de un país que ha resistido condiciones firmes por la lucha de...
And that's about it for that one. So, there you have it. An evening scan of the dial to show what kind of reception we get out of it. There you go, 1942 Philco 42-345 push button, 3 band, radio with a waterfall front. Available now. Thanks for watching.